Ever wondered how Christmas came to be? Let's take a trip back in time. In the early beginnings, the celebration we now know as Christmas had its roots not in Christian tradition, but in ancient pagan winter festivals. The Roman Empire, for instance, celebrated Saturnalia, a week-long period of lawlessness that began on December 17th. During this time, Roman courts were closed, and Roman law dictated that no one could be punished for damaging property or injuring people. Around the same time, on December 25th, the upper classes in Rome celebrated the birthday of the god of the unconquered sun, Mithra. It was believed that Mithra, an infant god, was born from a rock. For some Romans, Mithra's birthday was the most sacred day of the year. Now, let's fast forward a bit. In the 4th century, church officials decided to institute the birth of Jesus as a holiday. Interestingly, the Bible does not mention a specific date for Jesus' birth. Pope Julius I chose December 25th. It's commonly believed that the church chose this date in an effort to adopt and absorb the traditions of the pagan Saturnalia festival. So, Christmas wasn't widely celebrated initially. In fact, in the early years, Christians celebrated the birth of Jesus in conjunction with Epiphany on January 6th, commemorating also the visit of the 3 wise men. The Church in Rome began formally celebrating Christmas on December 25th in the latter part of the 4th century during the reign of Constantine, the first Christian Roman emperor. The significance of celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ is profound in Christian belief, as it commemorates the incarnation of God in human form, bringing salvation to all of mankind. The word Christmas itself means Mass of Christ, and was later shortened to Christ Mass. Over the centuries, Christmas has evolved from a rowdy, raucous celebration to a family-centered day of peace and nostalgia. But Christmas was and still is a time of merrymaking and a central date in the Christian liturgical year. From pagan festivals to a religious celebration, Christmas has evolved over centuries. So, how did we get from a religious feast to stockings hung by the chimney with care, you might ask? Well, let's embark on a journey through time to uncover the evolution of Christmas traditions. In the early days, Christmas was primarily a religious feast, a solemn occasion to commemorate the birth of Jesus Christ. But over time, it has evolved into a festive celebration filled with joy, laughter, and of course, a plethora of traditions. Take the Christmas tree, for instance. This iconic symbol of Christmas has its roots in Germany. During the Middle Ages, Germans would decorate evergreen trees with apples and candles to represent the Garden of Eden. It wasn't until the mid-19th century that this tradition crossed the Atlantic and took root in America. Now it's hard to imagine Christmas without a twinkling tree laden with ornaments and tinsel. And who can forget the jolly old Saint Nicholas? The story of Santa Claus is woven from the threads of many cultures. The name Santa Claus is derived from the Dutch Sinterklaas, a figure inspired by Saint Nicholas, a generous bishop known for his love of children. If you want to hear more about the story about Santa Claus, check out our video for Father Christmas. You'll be enchanted by the festive tales, wrapped in the magic of holiday joy. Speaking of gifts, the tradition of gift-giving traces back to the Magi, the 3 wise men who brought gifts to baby Jesus. Today, this tradition has evolved into a central part of the Christmas celebration, with presents nestled under the Christmas tree, waiting to be unwrapped on Christmas morning. And let's not forget the sweet sound of carols filling the air, another cherished tradition. The practice of singing carols began in Europe, where people would sing Christmas hymns during celebrations. Over time, these hymns evolved into the catchy Christmas songs that add a touch of magic to the festive season. Christmas traditions have come a long way, bringing joy and merriment to all who celebrate. From the twinkling Christmas tree to the jolly Saint Nicholas, from the exciting presents to the heartwarming carols, each tradition adds a unique sparkle to the Christmas celebration, making it a time of joy, love, and togetherness. From one corner of the globe to the other, Christmas is celebrated in unique and wonderful ways. Let's embark on a journey around the world to see how different cultures celebrate this festive season. In Germany, the heart of many Christmas traditions, the holiday season kicks off with Advent, culminating in the grand celebration of Christmas Eve, or Heiligabend. It's a night filled with family, food, and the charm of the Christkind, a symbolic figure who delivers presents to children. We then traverse to the sunny shores of Australia, where Christmas falls in the middle of summer. Australians celebrate Christmas with a twist. Barbecues and beach trips become the order of the day, with carols by candlelight concerts held under starlit skies, creating a unique blend of traditional festivities and summertime cheer. Next, we journey to Mexico, where the holiday season is marked by Las Posadas, a 9-day celebration filled with music, food and piñatas. It commemorates Mary and Joseph's journey to Bethlehem, culminating on Christmas Eve with a late-night feast and the midnight mass, or La Misa del Gallo. Finally, we land in the Philippines, known for having the world's longest Christmas season, starting as early as September. The Simbang Gabi, or night mass, is a significant tradition, with 9 days of early morning masses leading up to Christmas Day. The season is marked by the iconic parol, a star-shaped lantern, symbolizing the Star of Bethlehem. In each of these places, the customs might be different, the weather might vary, even the food on the Christmas table might not be the same, but the spirit of Christmas, of love, of joy, of giving, remains the same. It's a universal celebration that transcends borders, a time when we come together with our loved ones to create memories that last a lifetime. No matter where you are in the world, Christmas is a time for love, joy, and togetherness. Fast forward to today, Christmas has become more than just a religious holiday. It has evolved into a global event that transcends borders and cultures. The commercialization of Christmas has indeed made its mark. From the sparkling lights that adorn city streets to the jingle of cash registers, the festive season has become a significant economic driver. Yet, amidst the shopping frenzies and feasts, it's the simple things that truly capture the essence of Christmas. Christmas is all about gathering around the dinner table, sharing stories and creating memories. It's about giving, not just in the material sense but in ways that bring joy, comfort and warmth to others. In the hustle and bustle of the season, let's not forget the true spirit of Christmas. It is a time to celebrate love, peace, and goodwill. After all, these are the gifts that can't be bought. Christmas, a holiday steeped in history and tradition, continues to bring joy and warmth to people around the world. So, there you have it. A brief journey through the history of Christmas. We've wandered through time from the early origins of this joyful holiday to how the Christmas tree and traditions we know and love evolved. We've also taken a global tour to witness the myriad ways Christmas is celebrated around the world. And of course, we've glimpsed at Christmas today, a fusion of ancient customs and modern innovations. No matter how you celebrate, Christmas is a special time of year that brings people together. History Hub team is wishing you a Merry Christmas and a joy-filled holiday season.